Welcome everybody to AstrorisaMoon Talk Radio. And today is March 7th, 2017. The moon is in Cancer and happy Women's Month. March 8th, tomorrow is the official International Women's Day. But everyone is celebrating March for Women's Month. So I was like, hey, let's see what energies we are working with. You know that we like to pull a card for a person that is connecting with that energy. So let's see here what we are working with today. This card is going to represent whoever. The swan, the swan. Isn't that interesting that we pull the swan today? Moon being in Cancer. This is Women's Month. And the swan represents the feminine energy. It is represents the intuitiveness and intuitive state, or being in the state of connecting with that. So this card is for anyone that connects with the swan. If the swan is your totem, this is for you. Um, the swan card, or the swan energy, that totem, it deals with entering into like a state of awareness about yourself. And maybe you, whoever this is connecting with, you are going through like a new state of awareness, a new state of self expression. Maybe you are aware that your physical and your spiritual existence needs balancing. This is a very spiritual energy because the swan transforms itself from one state of being to another. And the swan medicine tells a person or speaks to a person who may not have been comfortable in their own skin, comfortable with how their body looks, and they look around and look at other people and say, I'm not beautiful like them. And Swan says, you are beautiful. Swan says, become aware and honor your physical presence. And in doing that, you are really honoring yourself. So that swan energy is about not fearing your difference. But even on another level, it talks about you being different, like on a spiritual level, because it's talking about balancing your physical and your spiritual self. So physically, we talked about what that can mean, but on a spiritual level, it also is saying that maybe you always felt weird and different, and people didn't understand you, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, what is she talking about?" Because you have sight, or are you get visions and you speak about them, and you've decided that enough is enough. Nobody else is like me. I'm not going to do that anymore. And so Swan is saying, embrace that about yourself. So this card here is about your relationship with family and this whole process of being yourself. So I don't like to look at it upside down. I'm not going to say never, but with the oracle cards, I don't like to. So this message for you in relationship with you being swan today, recognizing the beauty within you, says forgiveness. If you can see, it says here, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Isn't that beautiful that we received that today, as you being swan are being asked to transform and accept your transformation into who you truly, truly are. But what has been preventing that based on relationships is it's time to let go and forgive. You know, they always say that when we forgive doesn't mean that we are accepting what the other person did. We are letting go, because it's time for you to really connect to your spiritual self, and also really connect to what you've been holding on to, which has been preventing you from becoming who you truly, truly are. You know, we insulate ourselves by gaining weight because we were not happy with ourself, and whatever reason that we're not happy with ourselves, and that could be coming from previous relationships with those that are close to us. Again, this is about family here, very much, because we're talking about moon and Cancer and family and the root of things. So if things that have happened, situations happened with people in your family or people very close to you that has caused you to insulate yourself, caused you to not be happy with yourself, to doubt yourself, to doubt your own gifts, the beautiful gifts that you have. Again, this is let this month, the month of the feminine energy, the month of woman, even if you're a man, connecting with the intuitiveness, which is a feminine energy. It's time to transform and be happy with that transformation. You know, it's time to now move graceful, just like a swan. You know, not to rush or use ungraceful means in your process of transformation. Even let's take that into the process of you trying to do something new, because this card very much is talking about um, you're moving into something new. Okay, so put fear aside. Put the thoughts of you thinking what other people thought about you, put that aside. Let it go. Let those things go. And then we have here, wow, look at this. Be proud of the body you're in. After all, the outside is not you. Isn't this just amazing? You know, Spirit just never ceases to amaze me. How I've used 3 different decks on purpose to correlate and see what the messages are. That's really a good way, at least to me. Let's say we have 3 different points of view. Let's see how it lines up, and they all line up wonderfully. Develop into who you truly are meant to be. Love your body. Accept your body how it is. And all of its little, people will call flaws, you can call them diamonds. All the different kind of diamonds that bedeck your body. Forgive and let go, because it's not allowing you to develop into the graceful one that you truly are. Be proud of your body. This is so important for women and for those that are intuitives, who just thought that they were weird and strange, look different. Embrace yourself, embrace your beauty. As they say, God does not make mistakes. You are not a mistake. You are here to give something wonderful to the world. But before you do that, give something graceful and wonderful to you. So this is the message for today. I hope this speaks to you in a good way, and that you are ready for this month to be your month to become the wonderful you that you are meant to be. So until next time, remember to know your truest self, follow the moon. As the moon is in Cancer, embrace and love yourself. Don't insulate yourself, but open up and become you, the swan. Bye bye.